Why choose Roberts Nursing? Great question. Why? And it's somewhat intangible why to choose Roberts Nursing. I hear frequently from our colleagues in practice, oh, I'll always hire a Roberts nurse. We love Roberts nurses. So what is it that makes a Roberts nurse so valuable to a team or so attractive to a hiring manager? Or, you hear, oh, she's a Roberts nurse. That's amazing. They're so good. I think really it comes back to that character. Roberts attracts us a person with strong character to begin with, and then we take that and we nourish it and we help them develop that and show them how to use it in the world. And that is really why to go to Roberts, because we offer something that is hard to put a finger on, but it helps our students to grow into amazing, well-rounded, compassionate nurses. One thing that I've been working on and one thing I'm very passionate about is hospice and palliative care. I am a hospice nurse practitioner. I work clinically to this day, so I spend some of my hours working clinically, and I practice as a nurse practitioner, and I work in hospice. And one of the things I find in hospice is that we do a lot of deprescribing, a lot of taking medications away, and people are really afraid to do that. And so we come to the place of hospice with all these medications on board, and it's my job to kind of take them away. So one of the things I'm working on is actually a presentation for the Nurse Practitioner Association of New York, as well as a couple other organizations on the art of deprescribing, to discuss how do you take somebody's great big med list and then get it down so that it's more usable, more bearable, less side effects, and do that not only in the context of hospice, but also throughout the lifespan, so that we don't have these medication lists that are 30 and 40 medications, and then these patients are trying to navigate expense and time schedules and side effects and so on and so forth. And I've taught in the undergraduate program as well, and I now teach solely in graduate, so it's a little different, but the students are really the same. They're passionate, they're compassionate, they have a love for the human being and human spirit that draws them to this Christian aspect of being in university or being in school. And that is seen throughout their projects and it's just an underlying current. You see it in how they care for people, you see it in how they respond to case studies. The other thing I see in my graduate students is they're all living life. They come with everything that life brings, the joys, the highs, the lows, the challenges, everything from family challenges to school challenges to work challenges to all of the things in between. And even with all of that, they're able to be successful. They juggle, they're tenacious, they're dedicated, and they overcome obstacles throughout their programs that sometimes I'm like, wow. And I'll email them and I'm like, you're amazing. You're doing an amazing job to push through and be so dedicated to becoming this nurse practitioner or undergraduate, to become a nurse. And I think they inspire me daily with how they are able to live life, take care of families, work full time, and do a program, and still be these compassionate, loving souls that want nothing more than to make humanity better.